Alright, next game is the Eagles against the Panthers. And I gotta give it to the Eagles. Because Donovan McNabb is gonna whip the shit out the goddamn Panthers. The Panthers, they talk all about their defense all they want. You know, the only people talking about the Panther defense is from Carolina. They're from the Panther organization. They talking about how good their defense is. But we gonna find out just how good they are when Donovan McNabb and company come to town. And I know Michael Vick ain't gonna be playing, but still, Donovan McNabb is gonna whip that ass. Now, we're going to the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Colts. Now, Peyton Manning ain't gonna lose no Jaguars. And that's really all I can say about that. The Colts gonna whip their ass. Especially the Colts at home. Shit, come on now. Alright, next, we're going to the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. Now, I gotta give this one to the Cowboys and that fat motherfucker, goddamn Romo. As long as he can put the cheeseburger down and just play football, everything will be alright. Maybe that'll be enough of a workout being out there on the field. As long as he puts the cheeseburger down, everything will be good. The Buccaneers ain't worth fuck. They ain't got what it takes. They ain't gonna be able to beat them. Cowboys gonna whip that ass. They gonna win on opening day. Alright, next game. The Lions and the Saints. I gotta give it to the Aints, even though they ain't gonna make it to the playoffs and they ain't got a chance in hell making the Super Bowl. But they are gonna beat the fuck out of the Lions, because the Lions is the same story. I don't give a fuck who the coaching is, who they whatever. They got a new start. They're in rebuilding processes this year. Now they gonna win the more games than they did last year. That's guaranteed. They win one, they done fucking already doubled their record from last year. So, anyway, the Aints gonna win this one. They gonna win it on opening day. Next we got the Jets and the Texans. And the Jets gonna whip that ass. Texans ain't got nothing. Shit, they ain't never been shit. They're the Texans. I mean, come on now. Houston ain't never had no team. Even when they had the Oilers, they ain't really had no team. Alright, then we're going to Mr. Brett Favre and the Vikings, who's gonna be facing the mighty, mighty Cleveland Browns. Well, might want to take away those mighties, because Brett Favre, the mighty, mighty Brett Favre is coming to town, and he gonna whip that ass, and that's all there is to say. Goddamn Browns, prepare to lose, because y'all suck. That's it, end of the story. Alright, now, going to the goddamn Broncos. And the goddamn Broncos, with Mr. Kyle Orton, are gonna win on opening day, because they're going up against Ocho Cinco Dumbo Motherfucko and the goddamn Bengals. And anyway, Broncos gonna whip that ass. Broncos usually ain't very good coming all the way across the country and shit to play, but I think this time they're gonna come across the country and beat the fuck out the Bengals. Alright, next game. The 49ers against the Cardinals. Now, what people need to understand about last year is the goddamn Cardinals, that all that was a fluke. This year, they're going to be back to where they used to be, which was shit. So, anybody that jumped on that Cardinal bandwagon and looking for them to make a goddamn another shot, take another shot at the goddamn playoffs in the Super Bowl, you might as well write that shit down right now. They ain't doing it. They got rid of the goddamn Edgerrin James. And that don't make no goddamn sense, but they did. They got rid of Edgerrin James. And anyway, so the 49ers and I believe his name is Frank Gore, goddamn gonna run all over their asses. The 49ers gonna be back to form. And somebody from one of their wide receivers gonna step up. I bet money on that. The goddamn 49ers gonna be back to their winning ways starting this year. Alright, then, I want to talk about the damn Redskins and Giants. Now, who in the hell did the goddamn Redskins fuck around and fuck with that got something against their asses? Because the last 2 years in a row, they've had to start the season against the goddamn Little Eli and the Giants. It was bad enough that they had to face Little Eli as a defending Super Bowl champion, but now the following year they basically got to go against practically the same team. Little Eli gonna tear their asses up. That's really all I can say. You know, Giants gonna whip that ass. Redskins ain't got no answers. It don't matter who their quarterback is. You know, they can talk all the shit. Oh, the goddamn Redskins, they Super Bowl bound this year. Super Bowl bound. The only motherfucker saying it is Redskin fans. And the shit ain't happening. Alright then. Now, we're going to the Rams, who was a real disgrace to the sport, against the Seahawks. The Seahawks gonna whip that ass. That's all. In the store, they picked up Edgerrin James, who's gonna be in the backfield with Julius Jones, and they gonna whip that ass. Alright, now we're going to the Chicago Bears against their goddamn Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Now, fortunately, I get to go with the Bears on this one, because they're going to whip the shit out of the Packers. Because now they got that damn Jay Cutler, who's out to prove himself, and hopefully he can do it. I mean, as I said earlier, he sucked shit in Denver, but hopefully this year they'll be able to do something with him. Hopefully he'll be better this year with somebody like the Bears, and they'll be able to beat the fuck out of the Packers. Now for my upset picks of the week. I got 2 of them, and they both on Monday night games. So the first one is I gotta go with the Bills and Mr. T.O. over them damn Patriots with Randy Moss. Cause T.O. always outshined Randy Moss. I mean, sure, you have to look at deep into the stats and find like one extra pass, one extra catch, you know, but it's usually there, and usually the goddamn T.O. always comes out on top. So I gotta go with the damn Bills over the Patriots.